Every day, 27 million people log on to play a game called League of Legends. This makes it the most popular multiplayer online battle arena game in the world. This talk will address what has made League of Legends one of the most popular and played games in the world. A little bit about me. I play League of Legends daily. And last year, out of the millions of players, I was ranked in the top 10,000 players in the world. The reason this topic is important is because of the increase in players and those who enjoy watching esports. In fact, the League of Legends 2013 final was watched by 360 million viewers. To put that into perspective, Super Bowl 50 only had a little over 119 million viewers. The topics we will address is I will tell you exactly what League of Legends is and why it appeals to so many. Then, we will address how it became one of the most popular games in the world. And then finally, how it has allowed the esports community to grow to such large numbers and allow professional players to make millions of dollars yearly. Let's start by diving into what League of Legends is and what makes it one of the most played games of all time. League of Legends is a multiplayer game with over 130 champions to select from. Each champion has a different play style and skill level. The skill level ranges from 1 to 3, with 1 being the easiest to master and 3 being the hardest to master. The game is played with the keyboard and mouse. The default key mappings primarily use the Q, W, E, and R keys for the abilities. It also uses the D and F keys, which are for your summoner spells. Q, W, and E are basic attacks or abilities, and R is the champion's ultimate. What the ultimate does vary for each champion. For some champions, it is a great way to start a team fight, or for other champions, it is a way to stun the enemy team. There is also something, as we said before, called summoner spells in the game. These give the user different perks or abilities in the game. Some of the main ones are Flash. A Flash teleports the player, you, in a short distance towards your cursor. This is a great way to either engage an enemy or run away from an incoming gank. Ignite. This ability burns the enemy champion over a period of time for a short duration. This is a great way to damage a champion very quickly or to finish off a kill. And Teleport. This ability allows you to teleport to an allied tower, minion, or ward across the map. This is a great way to put pressure on the enemy team while you split push or go to protect a tower or inhibitor. These are just a few of the summoner spells available to choose from. The reason for bringing this up is to show you a very small amount of what is available in the game and to show you how much there is to learn. It is really the main reason I believe the game is so successful and popular. The game takes years to master as you need to understand many things to be a great player. Some of these things include when to engage. Knowing when to engage an enemy is incredibly important. This comes from the knowledge of what all of the champion's abilities are. You can't truly know the best time to engage unless you know exactly what your opponent is capable of and what you are. This is the difference of getting a kill or being killed and giving the enemy team a kill. Farming, also referred to as CS or creep score. Farming is one of the most important things to master in the game. Every so often, a wave of minions comes down the top, middle, and bottom lanes. These minions are also referred to as creep or CS, and they give you gold when you kill them. The difficult part is last hitting them. If you don't last hit the minion, you don't get the gold. This becomes increasingly difficult as you are going against an enemy champion who is putting pressure on you and your own ally minions who are constantly attacking the enemy champion's minions. To put the importance into perspective, 12 to 15 minions is worth the same amount of gold as an enemy kill. It adds up fast and allows you to buy your items faster. Also, your objectives. Every move you make in League of Legends should have a reason behind it, whether you are pushing or freezing a minion wave or going for a tower kill. If you are just doing this mindlessly, you will not win very often. Another important topic to master in the game is map awareness. This is critical to being successful in the game. You often see newer players going into an unwarded bush to find that the enemy team is hiding there and an easy kill is given to the enemy. Towers, allied champions, and wards all give vision to the map of Summoner's Rift, which is the game mode in League of Legends we are addressing. If you don't have vision on the enemy's side, it is not smart to push or wander around. You will get caught out and either burn a summoner spell or give the enemy team a kill. This all adds up to slight advantages that can lose the game for your team. This hasn't even covered all of the important topics, as that could be a speech on its own, but it does further prove my point that the game is not a mindless, boring game. It takes skill and passion to master. This is what keeps players coming back. Trust me, once you get your first kill, it feels amazing, because you really did earn it. With a champion and playstyle for everybody, the game never gets boring. How did League of Legends become so popular? This is easier to answer than you think. First, the game is constantly updated, and new champions and skins are added. This keeps things fresh and fun. When League of Legends first came out in 2009, it tailored its look and feel to a more casual Dota player. Dota is another game like League of Legends, which has not been nearly as popular or successful. League of Legends also fixed a lot of problems Dota initially had, which were people leaving the game, hackers, and uneven teams. League of Legends doesn't allow you to leave a game without punishment. This can be banning or having a time penalty before you can join a lobby. It also had the ability to report other players for being rude. And it stopped players from hacking. The last issue of uneven teams didn't exist in League of Legends either. Every game has the same number of players on each team. What else helped is that Riot, the company that created League of Legends, understood that the current games like it were running on old code. So Riot created a game that was always updated and ran better than the competition. Also, with the game being free to play, it allows people to try the game risk-free. How has League of Legends allowed the esports community to grow to such large numbers and allow professional players to make millions of dollars yearly? Streaming sites like Twitch and YouTube allow people to watch professionals and others play the game, and it can be a lot of fun. On Twitch, League of Legends is the most watched stream game on the entire site. This has only allowed the game to continue to grow in popularity. Many streamers make a living by playing League of Legends. Some of the professional teams like Cloud9 have signed players to their team that don't play any match games but just stream with the team logo. This can create a significant income for the streamer and the team. The LCS, League of Legends Championship Series, just announced too that there will be permanent teams to compete. This will make it more like the NBA, where you always see certain teams. Winning games at League of Legends esports events can pay pretty well, up to $1 million just from the competition. This doesn't include income from streaming that almost every pro player does. Esports was not nearly as large as it was before League of Legends came around. Last season, more people watched the World Championships than watched the Super Bowl. This is pretty amazing, and many people believe this is only the beginning. I would agree, especially as we see professional sports teams creating their own esports teams to start profiting from the League of Legends community. League of Legends will only continue to grow, and for a good reason. If you haven't given it a chance, you should. It is a free-to-play and the games are a short 30 minutes. You really have nothing to lose to see what all the hype is about. With a champion and playstyle to suit everybody, I challenge you to try the game. It does have a learning curve, but this is what makes winning so satisfying and keeps people coming back. Thank you.